Okay, I normally don't do a lot of videos for engines and stuff, but sometimes it takes me a while to get them listed after I get them prepped basically to ship. So what you see is what you get here. This is a 4.2 block. It's out of a 87 to 90, and I don't remember exactly the year on it. I'm pretty sure this was our 90 we had. We had a Renegade that came in, but I'm not positive. So it doesn't really matter. They're the same blocks, 87 to 90. Actually, some of the CJ7s share this block as well. So it did run, and if I remember right on this one, and it has been a while, but it ran, but it smoked really bad, and I mean, you could tell there was something going on with it. So it's going to be wrapped in saran wrap to basically prevent it from, from the elements any more than it already has. It has sit outside, but I just pulled the head off today, and I'm going to wrap it and cover the top and stuff on it. So the little bit of surface corrosion and stuff, you can see kind of the inside here, pretty typical. But if you're rebuilding it, the machine shops most of the time that's not a big deal to them. So but the reason I'm selling the blocks and the head separately is because what we started doing with these guys, and I just don't have time to do them anymore because my parts business is keeping me pretty busy. I sell Wrangler parts, so but anyways, the crank in these can be put into a 4.0, and essentially that's how you stroke 4-liter. If I remember right, I think it's this crank that goes into the 4-liter, and then you do something else. I think it's the head. Anyway, the head and rods or something like that. So anyway, just looking it over, I mean, the cylinder walls, and they're not all down obviously, and this is kind of hard to see, and I'll take some pictures as well with the flash on, but there's no checking or scoring, and these are actually pretty good shape cylinder walls here. This guy down here, again, nice and smooth on the inside. And as far as looking down where the rods go, this one had oil in it here, which is probably, it could have just been a head on this one, to be honest with you, but and this could be a really good lower end. I don't take the chances, and since I just sell parts on them, if it's got a problem, we strip them down to what we're getting the most requests for, and then we sell them as that piece. So so you're going to get the lower part of the block, obviously. And I do have the head, in case you're interested in that. It's sitting inside, and it's where it'll stay until it sells. The head studs and the rods and whatnot. And basically, I'm getting just the core out of these things. So knowing that the crank in these are what's kind of the valuable thing, because a lot of people are doing those strokers right now. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, concerns, shipping, by the way, I just shipped a couple engines out yesterday, and we shipped 2 of them actually to the guy, and he got a better deal because he was shipping 2. It was to a business, but it was like 168, 171, somewhere in there. So that's typical on an engine pretty much anywhere in the US. You might pay a little bit more if you're all the way on the east side or something, or in the middle of nowhere, but not a lot. The freight companies are pretty good, and we built these little specific pallets, so it's nice and small for them. And then if you are going to residence, they're going to charge you a liftgate fee, so just be aware that it's much cheaper to ship to a terminal or business. Liftgate fees can be really expensive. They can be anywhere from 50 to 100 bucks, which is ridiculous, I know, but unfortunately that's just the way it is. That's what the freight companies tack on. So but anyway, my name's Jeremy, and you can reach me at 720-987-8772. And our website should be up and going. I mean, it's up right now, but our products haven't been updated yet. It's a lot of products, 6,000 products, so our parts. So you can imagine it takes a long time. But that's usedwranglerparts.com, and I specialize in 87 to 06 for now, and we'll get into JKs and CJs eventually as well. Some of those parts do interchange to the older and the newer models, but strictly those are the parts I do. And you can see my yard. I'm actually in the process of cleaning it up right now. It was all organized. I didn't like the way it was, so I reorganized it. But anyway, I think that that sums it up. So I appreciate you taking a look at this video.